Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we are going to be doing a coaching session here on Anubis. There's lots of stuff that you can learn from this. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a comment on this video, join my Discord community so you can get coached and interact with lots of great people. Let's go ahead and see what we got cooking today. Which one?
Orange and green.
Orange and green. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Awesome. And so you're face at level 5 and these guys are face at level, is it 8?
Green is 8 and orange I think 3 or 4.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. So I say this every time, whether or not we'll see it, but I should be able to tell if you guys are queued together through boosting, through flashes, through, you know, different plays that you're doing. I should be able to see that even just from the demo. Definitely something we should be trying to do as when we're queued together, right? We can control each other, we can flash, do all these different things. So that's good.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go ahead and get into this. And then are you guys all finished, by the way? Because I assume you're finished by your flag, right?
Yeah.
So when you're playing, you guys are speaking in, is it Finnish? Is that how you say?
Yeah, Finnish, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are speaking in your native language, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, that would be good for comms and communication between each other. Cool, you're peeking E-Box early, just getting that info. So this isn't your homie. I know you didn't throw this, but do you know what is really bad about the smoke?
Yeah, because they can work
yep.
To the right side, yeah.
Yep, 100%. So one thing I try to see is if like a random in my game is throwing that, sometimes people are really stubborn and they don't want to change, but I'm just asking them like, hey man, can you not smoke B main like instantly? Can you not do this? And sometimes people are going to understand, sometimes they're so stubborn, but it's worth a try at least. It's worth a try to get them to not throw that. So definitely something that I'm trying to recognize early for myself. It looks like we're going to get caught up by the slurk. Yeah, I don't even blame you. You definitely should have. And like hindsight's 2020, of course. It is a little frustrating because it is kind of a useless lurk in my opinion. But yeah, definitely. There's no shame in coming through here. No harm, I guess, and clearing that. So it's just something we learned from. But it definitely is frustrating.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to save here, full save USPs. And one thing I tell people every single time is when we have these USPs, when we're on a save, our priority is trying to take fights in a way that's not a 50-50. We're trying to like do crazy things, obviously like stack, like have a guy here, and if we can have a guy here, have multiple people here, because a 50-50 fight is almost never going to go our way. So we're trying to do something crazy. And so that's like always what I'm thinking with the USB is how can I be crazy with this?
Yeah.
But yeah, don't really have much of a chance those first 2 rounds, and especially when you guys are like 3 sacked, you could do some really funny things. Like you could have, I'll just give you examples, like maybe 2 of you guys boost up here, one guy buys a P250 or something, and then the third guy stands here and waits. When that guy starts shooting from up there, you swing down below to catch this guy. Like one, he's surprised by the boost, but then this guy surprises him even more. That's an easy way to get a kill right there. So just get creative. There's no like wrong way. It's a save round anyway, so if you lose, it's no big deal, but you're essentially just trying to get creative. And the second that you can get that first kill, say we get 1 kill on them, now we can pick up their AK, their Galil, MAC-10, whatever it is, and start using that against them, obviously, which is so sick.
This coaching session is brought to you by Skins Monkey. They are the best CS2 trading site out there. Swap out the skins you do not like and upgrade them into higher quality new items. I have personally used Skins Monkey to build my inventory and love how many features the site has. The best thing is that you can gain your own crazy deposit bonus of 35% by using my code CoJoMore. They also have a freebie section where you can get free new skins by completing tasks, and you also get a $5 bonus by clicking my link in the description of the video.
I think one thing I'm noticing from you right away that is definitely going to be a bad habit is I noticed that you're switching hands a lot and you're quick switching. Yeah, which I'm sure like you've definitely already know and recognize. Yeah, go through here. Your teammate pushes through. Definitely you should be going through as well. So let's see. You eventually make that decision. Nice. Also, a little side note for you I have right here. It's like a very small micro thing. There's no reason to jump here. Because sure, you might surprise somebody, you might do this, but one, your teammate's already through there, but even if they are, we can see in this situation makes no sense. But if they're there, they're just going to have like one and a half seconds where you literally can't shoot them back. And they're just sitting there and getting free shots off on you. So I would say, even though it's scary to go through a smoke like that, just go through and commit to it and make it work. Also, if you want to go down to the micro, when this smoke comes in, go to the left side of it. Go over here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it was like the right type of play, is just the wrong execution. So yeah, it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'd also say for you guys, like if you want to do something, it's so useful on the first round of the game. This isn't just an Anubis thing. The first rifle round you guys have. So for this case, it was round 0 to 2. That was your first rifle round.
Yeah.
To do some sort of aggression together. So if you got your homies, go aggress B main. Or if they're playing middle, go have them peek window, make sure mid is smoked off here. And then you're peeking canals with them. And then maybe your third homie is, or your second homie is coming out here and peeking A main. Whatever you're doing, showing aggression on that first ref round is great, because it shows these guys that they're not able to just like sit up here, or even just like chill in this area, because you are going to fight them. So for the rest of the game, they're going to be on edge. They're going to be worried about that. And it's just overall a really good strategic thing to do.
Okay, yeah. Here I think, was it Blue wanted to go to B?
Mm-hmm.
So I just said he can go, and I went to mid. And I think I'm going to be playing mid and A for the rest of the half. Okay,
gotcha. And so do you know what your role should be in a round like this? I'm not talking about like position wise, but because you have the deagle, no armor, and your homie forced this guy kind of half bot, and then this guy has an AK. So you should be trying to let them do their play, because they have the best chance to win the round for us with their rifles and stuff. Us with deagles and no armor should not be trying to take contact, doing things first. Regardless, it looks like we're going to do that and get kills. But overall, like, you should let them try to take the fights and do stuff first. Because then if they die, like, you know, like if Elk dies or something, you can go over there and pick up his gun, and now you have a good chance to win the round. Same thing with especially the AK. 100% that AK.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like we're going to hit some nasty shots, so I'm excited to see this. Okay. Yeah, so do you see in the micro why this was kind of bad? And it's not just you, it's also on this guy.
Yeah.
Because he, like...
Because,
yeah, go ahead.
Because I can trade him, or...
Yeah.
Or because he died, because... Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. He's sitting here fighting on this angle, right here, like kind of in this area. And then we're back here because of a molly, and we're just chilling like this. So it's not just on you. It's 100% on him too. But when he's sitting here and you're back here, it's just bad. So when that molly comes in, one thing I might try to do is I naturally might try to slide doors just real quick. And then if I want to go back to the setup, I'll go here. So don't be afraid to adjust your setup based on the useful that they're throwing. It's very beneficial. Okay, cool. Cool, yeah, get out of here. Get out. Yeah, okay, sweet. It's awesome. This is, I'm not going to lie. I love that you hit the shot. I love that you hit the shot and you're confident enough to take it. But if we're going to objectively look at this, great opening here. You get all the info. You see 2 pieces of util come in just like that. We should be telling our teammates based on that, guys, 2 people middle, right? And then we don't know where the last guy is. We can assume he's going to be towards B because this guy's pushing through A. Yeah, like this guy's pushing through A. So, while I love that you hit the shot here, when our teammate gets this kill right there, I don't blame you for this because cool, whatever. Alarm bells should be going off in our head because now we have a 3v2. You just need to stay alive. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or, you know, if you do want to take fights, man, I'd recommend like playing here on headshot angles or really, really far away where it's like hard for them to get that kill on you. Because the reason I say that too is because you're on 30 health. Generally, we don't want you to be taking fights on 30 health, especially with deagle and no armor. And that's why it's good that you have the skill to hit those shots. Like that's honestly a crazy shot. And I love that you're confident enough to take it. We just got to make sure that, like, you know, we're not throwing these situations because I'm sure there's moments where like sometimes we're over peaking, we're overheating. So yeah. Yep. So definitely right here. It's fine. Your teammate's scoring mid, so this is cool. You should know at this moment now that, like, yeah, obviously he's not here anymore. So go get yourself a gun. Round's over. Cool. But yeah, a lot of like little micro things we can break down there. But overall, I'd say the most important thing to take away from that though is like if you're ever on a pistol, like you're saving and your teammates have rifles, definitely set them up in some way. Okay, cool. Like you said, we're gonna be playing mid now. We're gonna smoke here. Awesome. And then one thing I'm doing, because we saw the last round and that they were trying to make this happen, is when this smoke comes in, cool, you're making sure nobody's through. if you want to play like a high level player, pre-aim that boost, pre-aim the top up here, because people will peek you from up here. And it can be good to surprise them with that. So don't get caught out by something like that. Okay. Oh yeah, keep your gun out, keep your gun out. And I will say the same way, we have a 5v4. It's okay because the smoke's here, but as soon as the smoke fades, I would be more inclined to kind of playing back. One, because if they do hit A all of a sudden or something, you're there to just rotate in. But two, if they start running you down mid, there's nobody to help you. So if we can slide out of here and go help towards A, you would be doing great. Honestly, a lot of players play here. Like I said, on the steps, just there's a lot of different ways to play it that you could really find a lot of impact.
Okay, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it's format the 5, I should just like go back.
Yeah. I mean, even in a 5v5, to be honest, like if it's just a standard round, if you notice nobody's helping you, just don't put yourself in a position where you get screwed. Like I said, while this smoke is up, it's cool. Like, you know, you're still in a pretty powerful position. It's fine to be here. But yeah, definitely as that's fading and, you know, maybe we don't have the most info, it's good to fall back. Because remember, while you are the mid player, mid on any map, but even Anubis is not special. Mid, we want to have it, but it's not a bomb site. So it's okay to play from, you know, inside A here. It's okay to play inside Temple, or even like super passive if we need to. So that's the good thing about being a mid player, is you have a lot of flexibility with that. And do you know why I'm not a fan of throwing this flash in this moment?
Because it goes behind the T's.
Yep. So yep, 100% we're flashing at them. So we're throwing the flash at them. And two, you're just giving yourself away. So if I was this guy and I see that flash, I don't know if he's thinking like this, but he should hear that bounce off of there and be like, oh, the only place this guy could have thrown that from is over here. So now he's going to know exactly where you are, and it's going to look like he's cheating, because it's like, oh, well, okay, cool. The guy's playing door side.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm just bringing this up. These are small things, but it's really going to help you. And again, why I would love if you played back here or even in here is like, if you take contact in this moment, then you can save your molly longer and then use it as they're like actually taking the space. Because it's not that this molly is like necessarily really bad, but the thing is we're kind of just dumping it, and all they have to do is wait this out and be like, oh, okay, well, cool. We're just still going to go through here. Versus if you take contact on them up here, now our players know, like, dude, they are all the way through mid. They're up in this space. And ideally, like, Elk will push through here. Green, your other teammate, will push through here or something. And we can actually, like, have a good chance in the round. Okay, cool. 2 guys alive. We spot one of them. And it's a pug. I don't care if you fight here. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I get greedy, too. Like, I want to get the kills and do stuff, so. Is it the smartest? No, but I don't blame you. Yeah, now this is good. Our teammates are hunting, and we'll go with them. And this, by the way, this is called maximizing your angle. So we're going to figure out, where do we figure out? Right here. We figure out he has stairs. This is where you're going to develop the game sense. Dude, maximize everything that you're doing. You know he's stairs now. You're about to, like, in a split second. Come here and hold the angle so, like, tight, like not too tight where you're not going to get the kill, but sit up here on this wall and maximize the angle. Don't put yourself in the middle of window and hold like this, right? Come over here and use that wall. Use that wall and destroy this guy.
Yeah.
Because he's going to peek you, and I mean, he doesn't kill you. I think there's a smoke that comes in too that kind of messes with him.
Yeah.
But you know, look how exposed we are, though.
Yeah, I'm so exposed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the difference between how you're playing now and how you can play, and getting that level 10. Being a pro player, man, is like maximize every single situation you have. Maximize it. Okay, yep. Honestly, I would say this is me speaking to you. This is not necessarily the smartest, but you know, you could argue it is. If you're here Tech 9 B rush and your teammates are getting ran down by pistols and stuff, honestly, man, keep your gun out, take the risk. You know, and I say keep gun out in case one is lurking mid or something, and just drop through canals and get ready to go through here. In my opinion, that's what you need to do, just because you are so close to window. You're like right here. Just go and get ready to do that. Okay, cool. You guys are gonna play together. I do like that. I do like that you're gonna trade here with that decision making. Yeah, and I was about to say, we have so much util. Be so careful though. Do you see how exposed you are when we're throwing
Yeah,
this?
so,
Yeah. Just be really careful with that. Instead, what I want you to do in the future, it's okay because you're trying to get an angle on it. If you're going to like molly that, honestly, come out here, jiggle, jiggle, gun out, pull your molly out. Maybe, okay, cool. You're trying to get some sort of angle. Take a few steps forward, throw it, get back here, and then go. Definitely don't release it up here because then you have to run all the way back here and do that. So just like optimize small little things like that. And these are things you already know, but it's just like actually like making them happen in the games. And you know what I'm going to tell you here? That's unfortunate, but we definitely should be doing it. Get run away. Definitely. Like run away. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just because like bomb's been on for a while, you got dinked. I get that your teammate got a kill here, so it's kind of enticing to go for it. But we're going to play the percentages. We're going to look at it like mathematically, and it's just, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it to try to make this happen. Just keep your AK, run away. And then, you know, you can drop your homie, you can do things, and you guys can keep developing your money. Which it sucks. Like it completely sucks. But you getting one kill here, going for that, and you're like, it's not worth it at all. It's not worth it, and it really does suck because honestly, that round's completely on the guys on B. Like it really is. But yep, we just gotta save and go into the next round with what we got. Also, in a round like that, I do get it because they picked up A1Ss. This is my advice to you. If our money's a little tight and stuff, I probably still would not be getting head armor.
Okay, yeah.
And I say it sucks because they do have A1Ss, which they can one-shot you in the head. But generally, you know, they just won the round. They're going to have rifles, AKs. I'd say, like, definitely not the most important investment, but it's not bad. It's not bad, definitely. Yeah, I'd say for you, yeah, he just abused the bad smoke because the smoke was bad. But I would say for you and your teammates and stuff, one thing I'm already noticing is there's not much creativity going on. You guys are kind of just going to your position, you're doing your job, but it's going to become so readable to play against you, and it's going to be like, oh, well, okay, he's going to be here, he's doing that. I need to see like you holding like cool little flashes for you and your teammate, like sitting here on the block throwing a flash, or you know, you're smoking mid and a guy is like waiting for them to spam, and then 10 seconds into the smoke, he's getting up into it, and you're sitting here and flashing him through. I don't care what it is. I just need to see much more creativity from you guys.
Yeah, I know a couple of pop flashes in mid, but
yeah,
I don't know. I just don't use them enough.
Yeah, definitely need to see more of it. And that's good. That's good that you know them, because it's just like, it's a lot easier for you to start trying to think about using them than just like trying to learn a lot of new things that you don't even understand. So it's really nice. It's really nice. And then yeah, I kind of just got nade dumped there. It's a little unfortunate. Rotate through temple. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of just unlucky. I'm not gonna lie to you. Definitely my priority would have been the same as you. Rotate through here and try to get, I would be trying to get the site, by the way, which is what I think you were doing. Try to get the site and then pick people off around these pillars, and our teammate can run through real quick and play off of us, which would have been sick. But yeah, so like a lot of these rounds, like I'm sitting here and I'm saying like, this is unfortunate, this unfortunate, this unfortunate. But a lot of it, like I keep saying, is like because we're not doing anything to like change the game. We're not doing anything to be creative and make fun plays happen. So whatever the other team does is what they do. Now this is a good change. Seeing you nade this, cool. Unfortunate that nobody was there, but I like to see. I like to see that. And I will say one thing, it's not going to punish you this round, but do you see how you're throwing this nade and you're kind of late? Be so careful. Yeah.
They could be.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, based on the info that we hear on the map, we can kind of assume they won't be here. But, like, yeah, just, like, be very, very careful just coming out here and doing that. Instead, what I want you to do is if you really want to smoke this, come out here with your gun. Okay, nobody's here. I honestly might even clear this. I'm not going to lie. And then come back here and smoke it. That's just like the small difference that, you know, 9 out of 10 times you're not going to get punished for it. But that one time you do get punished for it, you feel like a complete idiot. Okay. Again, you're kind of in the open. Like, honestly, like I almost wish you would put yourself here. It's the same exact angle. I get that A main's open. I just feel like we could get stuck so easily here. Or maybe even on this stair. This stair would have been nice just because you can get out of here instantly. It is surprising. Like, you are in a surprising angle, but the second they peek you, it's like, I don't know.
So open.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. We punished the first guy. We know this guy's here as well. He's running away. He's being way too greedy. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what that guy was doing. He's
Yeah.
gonna throw his up.
Ah, wait, but look at this. This is a prime example of how I want you to start playing. Look at this. So you're gonna fight this guy. You get the kill. Boom, we're peeking the lower side. Peeking lower side. What are you gonna do? You're gonna pick up the AK and we go right back to the same angle that we peeked from. I want to see you sit here, fight this guy, come up here, fight him on this side, pick up the gun, jiggle up here, try to shoot him real quick, then peek down here. Do you see the difference? Like, we're constantly changing the angle we're on. We're constantly moving around. Because that'll be a huge difference for you. Yeah, and he's trolling. We picked that up, and nice aim. That was crazy. That was crazy. Good job, bro. Those are some good shots. Obviously the one guy was trolling a little bit, but we can only control ourselves. We can only control what we're doing.
Yeah.
So good.
Should be doing more like changing my positions when retaking.
Yes, exactly. It's so annoying when a player does that, because I mean, honestly, it's pretty easy when someone's just peeking you over and over from the same spot.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like it'll make you look like such a scarier player when they're facing off against you. And it's honestly so frustrating. It's like, especially as an operator, because like I'm an operator, it's like, dude, this guy is like peeking me from 3 different spots and I can't handle this. Which is why, like, if I play someone where I want you to play like that, if I'm playing someone that's good enough at doing that, I won't even peek here. Like, I'll shoot my first shot and then I'm just running away, because now I want to fight. I want to fight them on like this angle now, because the only place they can swing me is right here.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go pillar. It's fine. You have a smoke. One thing, like, one advice I might have for you. You can take this or leave this. Like, this is just maybe something I like. I like posting here. Yes, you are vulnerable to flashes. I like being up on this angle and playing on this so that I see people as soon as they walk in. What you're doing is fine, right? I would say maybe, yeah, I mean, maybe we're a little in the open. Like, if people double swing, you're fine, honestly. Like, that's cool. Also, your foot's kind of weird. That's interesting. But yeah, that's fine. As I would say, play pillar. If you're here, make sure you have a smoke, which you did, which is good.
Okay.
So make sure you have a smoke if you're pillar. Oh yeah, we're about to get split here. Oh yeah, this is big time. It's a good read for you to take this open space though. Come over here, punish that guy. Yes, okay. Okay, cool. You're using their smoke as a lurk. Oh, okay. This is next level stuff, Ampa. That's gonna make you a better player. You were way too loud on that, and he knows. So what's he doing? He hears you run away, so he's like, yeah, he's like, okay, cool. There's nobody here now, right?
Yeah.
You have a smoke and flashes. What I need you to do instead is this is just to fake them out, to make them so scared of you. You're here. You got that kill. You're still scoped. You don't see anything. You want to rotate. You want to do that. Play with your teammate. Cool. That's awesome. Throw your own smoke down here, or throw a flash to act like you're doing something, and then walk away with your knife out, walk away here. Once you think you get far enough, and this is just going to come from game sense and stuff, start running, start sprinting when you know they can't hear you if they're on site. Come down here and then play with Elk and be like, Elk, go in first. They think I'm camera. I need you to fight. And you're actually trading off of him, because even if they kill him, they are going to think that you're over here. So that's the difference. You're not giving that info, because now this is easy for them. They're just like, oh, well, okay, the opper left this way. We don't know where the other guy is, but this guy just ran away over here.
Okay.
And yeah, you get smoked off. Like, now this is hard. Here again, you should throw your own lurk smoke, in my opinion. Throw your own lurk smoke through here. Also, a cool play you could do with your homie is try to get yourself in the smoke, and if possible, wing a flash through here, just like any flash, and tell him, hey bro, I'm gonna flash in front of you, turn. And so he's on this wall, you throw whatever flash, and he comes through and plays with it.
Oh yeah.
Just like, utilizing each other, playing that next level CS. Cool, and he cleans it up. Awesome. Yeah, also right here, this is a concept called filling nades. this is something I tell my teammates to do, and I'm also doing, is like the guys that have extra money, this, I guess it's 4-6, so this isn't the last round, but like, you know, last round of the half, say it's like 6-5. I'd be like, hey, can we drop flashes on the ground? Can we drop extra util? Do this type of stuff to rotate. It's okay not to do it this round because our money's kind of bad, honestly, so it's okay. Okay. Also, this lineup is fine. I would also recommend maybe throwing this one. I'll show you in a server after this because it can go a little lower and get people that are posted on this exact angle. Again, this isn't bad, but I think it's landing a little too high.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, where you're losing out on some damage that you could be getting if they were there. And also, you know what you're doing after every round when you're throwing that grenade?
In the same place.
Nope. I mean, like what you're gonna start doing. Go here and look at your utility damage. You should be throwing that grenade or in the face it, and you're saying, oh, I did 0 damage that round. Okay, well he's not T-stairs. Oh, I did 0 damage that round. So what is that telling you? Then that's telling you that nobody is playing here early. And this is the professional mindset you have to have. You say, hey, you know, whatever homie you're queued with, hey, Plor, you're playing A this round. I'm opping. I have an E-box spawn. I'm going to pick E-box because you know nobody's playing there. So this is a free like angle to play.
Oh yeah.
So a really cool way to think about it. Or also, you know, if we're throwing your grenade and it's hitting them for like 30, it's like, oh heck yeah, my nade is actually like damaging them. And you know how much nade damage we should be trying to go for in the round, but by the way, when we're on CT side?
No.
10 damage. 9 to 10 damage, because if we can do that with a grenade, our A1Ss, our A4s, now turn into AKs.
Oh yeah.
Also, by the way, I'm going to show you, maybe you could do it with your lineup too. Definitely, you probably can. We should be mauling T-stairs sometimes too. When our teammates want to scale out of E-box and peek, it's so good. Because then obviously nobody can stand there. Cool, we get the pick, like it, and then you relocate maybe. Hey, no, don't do this. Okay, look. This is me speaking to you as an opper, bro. Like, you know, I'm an opper. Look at what you just did. You got this pick that was wonderful, and then you threw a smoke. You're the opper. You want them to...
Yeah, so I shouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah, use that smoke. If there's like, if you miss a shot and there's 3 guys running at you, drop it down on yourself. Don't block off the same angle that you're trying to op because you have the most powerful weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, you want them to peek you. You want them to walk in. Yeah, so I think that'll help you find impact too, because sometimes like maybe there was another guy walking in here that would have gave you another kill. But because you smoked him off, you made him rethink his life, and he's like, okay, well, I'm just going to go walk away now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I do think that it is a bad habit kind of to get stuck into this position because, again, you eventually recognize the danger. You're like, oh, shoot, like he could be A main and he could be mid. Like, these moments suck. They're very hard. You need to decide a few things. You need to either decide to fight A main with your op and push in here, maybe even get like a deeper angle because they could split you through camera, or you need to try to decide like, okay, shoot, I need to try to fight camera, you know, and maybe you could do that from here, but then again you're exposed, so it's not the best. Or just play like retake from up here and hold one of them and eventually fall back to CT.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like whatever you want to decide, whatever you feel in the moment. But you see how stressed out you are, and you're about to pop off. I love that, but like you're very stressed out right now. Cool. We get the pick. Find this guy too. Oh yeah, we're feeling it. We're feeling it.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you're getting... Yeah, you can get an AK here because our money's good, but I don't think there's any on the ground.
There wasn't any.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so like definitely here. Good. You drop your util to your teammate. That's cool. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I saw you were dropping your util. It's no worries. But yeah, yep, every round I'm like, okay, how much damage am I doing? And I'm like, okay, I'm doing nothing, so let's stop throwing that.
Yeah.
Also, what that means too, I'm going to put this in the context for you as an A player, is if you're throwing that and you're not getting damage, I'm going to stop throwing it. I'm going to start fighting out here with a rifle or an op or whatever. Like, and all I'm worried about is this angle and pretty much this angle, because if my nade's doing nothing over there, those are pretty much the only spots they're really going to be in. And we can see through the demo in hindsight, but this also, this is reads you can get in the game. Dude, there's most rounds, there's nothing going on here. Maybe one guy is lurking. Like, that's it. And so that's a huge opportunity for us to double push them to walk through. And again, you as the opper, you've got to be the leader. You've got to be the one to say these things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And again, same kind of issue. And this is the random player, so I don't blame you. But like, he's fighting all the way up here doing this. And then we're back here. The setup is kind of just redundant in a way. A better setup, in my opinion, would have been like, obviously in hindsight, and he's trolling this. This isn't mostly on you. It's like a guy close doors maybe, and then you opping this angle. Which is kind of what you guys slide into, actually. So it actually worked out pretty well.
Yeah, but then he pushes, I think.
Gotcha.
With USB.
Oh, yeah. What the heck? Okay, nice. Nice. You got them flicks, man. You got them flicks. Heck yeah. Do you scroll for your stuff or do you have keys?
Yeah, I have keys.
Okay, sweet. Good. Okay, prime example right here. Prime example. This is just going to make you a slightly better player. You're good enough. You don't need to hold it so that the edge of the wall is all the way out here. Do you see that?
Yeah.
You can even take just one step over, like, I can't do it in free cam very well, but like even like right here and just hit that flick.
Yeah, okay.
Like, I've seen how fast you are. You can hit that shot. And that'll give you here's the thing that I tell oppers, because this is something that coaches taught me, is we all want to think about kills, right? When you have the op, you're like, I want kills.
Yeah.
But the more important thing is, how many times are you dying? It doesn't matter how many shots you miss. If you stay alive and you're alive in the round, you could shoot your op 15 times, but it doesn't matter. So give yourself the opportunity to live. Give yourself the opportunity to stay alive, and you're going to become a great opper.
Okay.
What do we know when they throw the nade in Molly? What does that tell us?
That they don't have a Kevlar.
Yes, sir. That's right. I love it. That's exactly right. And make sure you're calming that to your teammates, because sometimes in these games they don't understand that. Even good players, sometimes they're not thinking about that. So yeah, definitely our priority there when we hear that. But yeah, let me see. What do we do here?
I don't think it
yeah.
through the Molly.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. And then he runs through it too. It's just really troll, because like, think about it. Like, not only are you taking damage, which sucks, but like they also hear that as well. So for a few things are gonna happen. One, they're gonna know like, oh, one guy ran through. Oh, another guy's running through. Like, so they're knowing that you guys are 100% here. But then also it gives me confidence when I hear people taking in my molly and taking. I'm like, dude, like these guys are low. These guys are getting eaten up. So then it makes it like, oh, I just need to spam them down a little bit. Like, this is easy. Yeah, and then what util was our teammate throwing? Wait, what the heck? He didn't end up throwing it. That's so frustrating. That sucks. Yeah, he should have been smoking something there. So we lose pistol, and again, we're just gonna go on Glock. And my advice, again, this is me personally, like I would say, like, don't be afraid to get a P250 or something on these rounds. Like, honestly, like, you know, in a pug at least. Now in a team environment, you could be like, oh, okay, we need to specifically save for this and this and this. But when you're in a pug, like I think buying a $300 P250, even if you're on $1,700, which is like the lowest money you should have, it's perfectly fine. Like, I think it's okay, because you can still get AK and roll Galil, worst case.
Oh, I know this round. This is gonna be painful. It was, yeah. I think.
So was this your plan to do this all along? This exact like thing, come PK main, right?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see what we do here. I'm not a huge fan with like how we're coming in here by ourselves and flashing. If you're faking, it's fine. Like, I don't know, maybe the strat was to fake or something. That's fine. But remember, you're a lurk. You're by yourself. So was that the plan?
Shouldn't be so aggressive.
Yeah, unless you're literally faking, which might have been the strat, like then dump everything just to like make these guys be like, it's A, it's A, it's A. But if you're by yourself, yeah, you got to have the element of surprise. You got to sit here and like jiggle, jiggle. Okay, nobody there. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Okay.
Yeah.
So that these guys have no clue whether they're here, whether they're pillar. I mean, man, if I'm hearing people flash and I main and do that, if I'm pillar, I'm like, oh yes, okay, this guy's in here. I'm visualizing it. Boom, peek. And, you know, maybe I kill him, maybe I don't. But yeah, these guys are just going to be so ready for you. Oh, that's crazy. That's funny. Oh, what the heck? I mean, you did a good fake though, so that's why I said if it was a fake, that was, I mean, that worked out pretty well. And then this is awkward. That's hilarious. So you were concerned about A main that whole time, right? Because is that why we smoked this? If you're that concerned about it, man, honestly, I'm telling you, just pull your gun out and run backwards like this. You're face level 5. You still got a lot of work to do, but you are 100% good enough to hold your S key and run backwards like this, okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's fine to smoke this, by the way. Like, I'm not mad that you're smoking it, but like, we're smoking it because we're scared someone might be coming behind us. Boom, we get this kill. Like, yeah, you might as well just like, you might as well just have your gun out and get ready to at least damage him too, because like even if you die to him, it's a 4v2. Say you hit him like twice with your AK, like cool, you know, we're still in good shape.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little messy here because our teammates are
It's gonna
trolling.
get even more messy, I can say that.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose this. Because I do something really dumb.
No.
I just go. My brain just left me and I just run away.
Gotcha.
It's gonna defuse.
No.
There was like 2 people yelling at me that he's gonna save, and then I just thought.
Yeah. And
but I know I could have just stayed in the main, in B main, like, and not died. But...
Yep, because Anubis has such a small bomb radius. Like even if you're on 10, like you could literally sit here and you'll still be good. So 100%.
Yeah.
100%. But like it was scary too because of how greedy. Like I say greedy because like you were trying to get this fight here. Because of how aggressive you were playing, trying to do this, like it just put you in a bad spot. Even I mean, like I said, it's a pug. I completely understand you want to get kills. Man, honestly, just sit here on this pillar and hold spawn like this. So that way, if he starts shooting you or something, it goes wrong, you're out of here. Versus when we're fighting in the open like this, we're like, oh no, and then we have to like panic. So a huge focus for you, man. A huge focus is making sure we're next to cover at all times when we can. Next to cover, next to cover. Okay, that's a little scary.
Yeah.
Get the kill though. Yeah, and this is where you're gonna just become. I'm saying like on CT side, you need more creativity. I love that you're hitting these shots. I love it, man. But what are you gonna do when you're facing off against face at level 9 players or 8 that might have better aim than you that day, or might be feeling more confident, right? You're gonna swing this, and they're probably gonna delete you. So
yeah, so I should be doing more like.
So yes,
innovative
yes.
stuff.
And I'm going to get in the server and show you exactly what I would recommend doing in this situation. We get this first kill here. Awesome. Honestly, I would be pulling out my smoke, and I'm going to show you. I'm throwing a lurk smoke off of this wall that lands right here. Because from their perspective, that's so scary. They're like, what the heck? Like, you know, he could run through it. He could go pillar. And then if I had a molly, I'd be like mollying heaven. I'd be flashing in. Oh, dude, like that would have been the best play ever that you make. Regardless, we get kills here. That's amazing shots from you. And then we don't expect this guy, which I don't really blame you. That is a weird setup, honestly. But yeah, like that's the next level that you're capable of doing. We just got to get you actually like throwing those nades and setting yourself up and unlocking that space in that way. Because at the end of the day, Ampa, like even if you don't, you know, you could get this entry, throw the smoke off the wall, do this, throw flashes, and maybe you're calling to your teammates, and this is the level I want you to get to. You're like, guys, I got the kill. I'm gonna fake A. Please go B. Walk B. And you're sitting here throwing that smoke, getting the kill. Maybe you get another kill. You're mollying, and all the guys are just sprinting to A. Everyone's sprinting to A site. That's like next level CS that you have inside of you.
Yeah, I know I have to use more utility. I sometimes have all the utils left at the end of the round still. So.
Yep. I also say for Anubis, I think you need to learn some more set utility, and I'm going to help you with some ideas for that on CT and T side, because I'm not seeing much set utility, which it usually isn't a big priority for me, but I think I mean, you threw that HE, I guess.
Yeah,
with a lineup.
I know utils. I know smoke lineups and all
Okay.
that. But
we're just not using it.
Use them more. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because again, like any creativity that we can bring is gonna help us, and I think this game specifically is a big problem with that. Okay, sweet. And you're just gonna save, so let's watch this one. Okay. Oh, okay. Be really exact with how we're peeking this. Like, be really exact, man. You visualize this, and we're jumping around. It's fine if you want to jump. I'm more concerned like with how we're peeking this, because look, if somebody was opping here or something, yes, that is a crazy hard shot to hit. But yeah, but like there's no need for that. When we're peeking this, we're only peeking that. We're scoping and peeking that, you know, not even that wide, but like right here. Boom. Okay, nobody's peeking there. Peek this pretty hard. Whatever it is. But yeah, that smoke is so troll. Honestly, I'd probably be leaving mid at this point because he just like trolled me so hard with that smoke. Yeah, good. Get out of there. Yeah. You should probably get bombed too in hindsight.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You want to help your boys. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't panic. Keep your composure here. Keep your composure.
Yeah.
You do have util, but obviously we don't want to. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly, yeah. I was about to say we do have util, but this, you know how CS is. The second we pull it out, he's just, it's so funny how it works like that. He's not swinging. We pull it out. Oh, he's gonna swing. But good that you picked that up. Also, by the way, this is where game sense comes into play. Do you know what the CT should have recognized by at this point?
That we don't have the bomb.
Exactly, because on radar, both of you guys have gotten kills and fought these guys, and nobody, like, we don't see bomb anywhere. If I was the CT, I would be coming back here like, dude, where's bomb? Where's bomb? Where's, like, is it out here? Is it, and you know, eventually maybe I go to spawn. Oh, okay. I do that. You know what map I do that all the time on? Mirage.
Oh yeah.
Because people always leave it.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck? what the heck? Awesome. But yeah, no, lots of good stuff to take away though from that. And so one thing you could have done, I guess, in hindsight with this guy that's you have him pinned. He's pinned down here. It's kind of scary because street's open and stuff, but maybe you could have, because your teammate's fighting out here, just keep yourself scoped in and slowly walk all the way to like a position over here or something. I wouldn't say cross here just because CT is open, but just change your angle up a little bit and really get there. Get him as pinned as you possibly can. He's stuck essentially. Okay, awesome. Here's some lineups. Awesome. Yeah, and yeah, this game we're having a problem with just going through utility. What you guys need to do, by the way, is cool. I guess you're trying to rush. We're rushing, but then we're kind of stopping to throw nades. We just need to pause a second and be like, okay, cool. They're throwing molly and nade. Like, it's perfectly fine. Just wait a second. Wait a second. You know, instead of a rush, we should be doing a pop is what I'm saying. So we're not holding W and doing it because we want to set up and throw nades. Okay, guys, instead of just rushing, we're going to do this at 125. We're going to throw our nades. Just something like that.
Yeah.
When you notice like they're mollying early and doing all these things, that's the best way to beat them. Yeah, and same thing right here. You're going to become a much better player, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean on a server. You're going to come here. Cool, we get this kill. We hear people rotating in. Instinctively, you're going to throw your own flash over here that's going to fly through the air, and you're going to start swinging with stuff like that. Or you're going to flash off of this wall. You just got to be careful because your teammates will get blind. But you're going to start throwing util for yourself because you're in 100% of the games that you play. So we got to get good at setting ourselves up. Oh, this guy makes a sneaky play. Yeah, and kills our teammate planning.
I don't know what I was doing picking up the off at this point, but
I mean, you're on low HP. It's not a bad idea. Cause like it's true. You know, you're trying to be a good teammate and you're like, oh, I should have killed him. But think about it. You're on 3 HP. He just killed your teammate. Maybe you swing with the AK and try to kill him and he just shoots you once and you're dead, right? So
Yeah.
so even though you might think like, oh, I wasn't a good teammate, I didn't do that. Like honestly, you staying alive there is fine. I'm not gonna lie to you. The real guy that trolled was the guy that went to go plant the bomb, because there's a smoke down here. There's all this stuff. Like we don't know how many people could be here.
Yeah, we knew they use that they play A pretty hard.
So yeah, like
3 people, multiple rounds.
Don't feel too bad. And then yeah, there we go. We get punished by it. I would say it is because we're being very obvious with what we're doing. Like this play is not that good what he's doing, but because it's so simple, like we're flashing and then just peeking. It's like, yeah, like what is he doing? But we're allowing him to just like do stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's frustrating. I'd say just be more thorough. Be more thorough with what we're doing, especially on low buy when they might not have the greatest buy. Because 2 guys survived. They did save 1 here. We win the round. We know their money's going to be pretty bad. Sit through here. Jiggle. What I do when I think they're on pistols and that kind of money, sometimes, like, if I'm not trying to actually lurk out and be sneaky and I'm just trying to bait pressure and do stuff, I'll take a molly out. Jiggle, molly. Throw it off the wall real quick. Come back here while it's up. And then if I don't hear anyone ticking, I swing hard behind it to get rid of this. Usually there's not people with mag 7s there, but a lot of times people with 5.7s and P250s will sit on this wall.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're doing a little bit of a mid rush here. Yeah, I'd say strategically too, you guys are missing out on the main point of Anubis, where you milk the clock and you have a few guys prod over here, then a few guys over here, and then you push them back and forth. Like you use this lane right here to go boom through here, then back through here, then back through here, and then you go back through mid. Like we're kind of not playing like very strategically deep Anubis right now.
Okay, yeah.
Because like look at you on CT side. Remember when we had a rifle but also an op in here, and we were kind of worried about like mid and A, and we're kind of like, oh shoot, like they could go through either of these sides. Yeah, exactly. Right now, the way you guys are playing on T side, it's like as soon as they spot the pack of you, they know exactly what you guys are doing. Which, if you are better than the other team, that's a very easy way to just win, because they're not going to be able to stop you. But if the team you're playing can get creative and knows how to block you and stuff, it's going to be a nightmare. So I'd say, like, especially when you start pushing level 7, 8, 9, like it becomes a real big nightmare to try to do that. Yeah. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see what she. What? Oh, we just get caught off here. What happens? So we get to kill mid. So they know we're mid 100%. Like definitely not a surprise.
Yeah.
And I think we just got caught off because we didn't think that somebody could be here. Again, well, I don't know what's going on with bomb. Like I have no clue what's going on here. We're here. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just didn't think.
Right. It's like everyone tried to do too much there. Like you're in mid. Like you're not necessarily in a bad spot here. You're containing. You're doing your thing. But like I said, I don't know like what's going on here. That was a little crazy.
Yeah.
Some chaos happening. Which again, it's not your fault at all, right? That's not your fault necessarily. But this is gonna be pugs, man. This is pugs. It's gonna be like, what is everyone doing? You have to get so good for yourself. You reading the radar and being like, bro, what does my team do? Nobody's on site. Okay, well, dude, these guys could be out on site. We gotta be ready. So at the end of the day, you 100% can be ready for all these things.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Because like I mean, man, like if you ever see me play and stuff, like sometimes I get so angry and I'm just like, dude, like what am I expecting? Like why am I getting angry? It's my fault because like I'm letting these things happen to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, definitely. Like if you're gonna be holding from this kind of angle, definitely over here, because I guess you had a teammate mid. I mean, honestly, this is fine. I would say like maybe some weird stuff could happen with the smoke fade. So honestly, that's fine. You have teammates holding, so it's not that big of a deal. Also, it's a shame we made noise here because we can silently drop. Just hold your shift button and don't go too far. Just like drop down and you won't make noise. I'm not sure actually how we made noise there. It's a little unlucky, a little weird. And then yeah, that's a textbook of what not to do. never put yourself here and just hold. Like that is so bad. Again, like if you are the CT, you either gotta take A or mid. But do you see the difference, Ampa? Do you see why you made that work though? What did you do? You walk through here, right?
Yeah, it didn't make
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
and it's going to be different every single game, but you just got to understand when your time to be quiet is and when your time to make noises. And that's going to come with a lot of game sense. But yeah, if they don't know you're there, it almost always pays off to keep yourself quiet, keep yourself unknown.
Yeah.
Also, I'd say if you are trying to just hold a main, I get that you have a teammate opping here. I get that you have people here. Just don't get in the habit of knifing out and being here especially if you don't have the greatest spawn. Because like, I get it. Like you have people covering, but he whiffs a shot. This guy's like has a molly out or something. Yeah, he did throw a molly. And then this guy swings, kills all of you because util whiffed a shot and you're knifing out, right?
Yeah, okay.
So let's just play the game to the fullest ability. I'd say going through rugs is definitely the best. If you're going to go through here for that split second, have your gun out. Have your gun out at least. It's like these small things that feel like they don't matter, but at the end of the day, if we even die once to them, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's so tilting, right? Like, you know, it's like, dude, you're supposed to be posted on E-Box. How'd you whiff?
Yeah. But it's just.
Yep, it's just.
Also, I could do more.
Yep, exactly. It's like I'm gonna be the best player that I possibly can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You actually ended up like being a very helpful teammate here. But again, what actually ended up happening was this guy was like on A. He hears you sprinting away to go back here. So then like they know that you're going to be here. And like I said, you ended up being a very good teammate because you actually traded this. I would have been a much more selfish. You know what I would have done? My teammates are getting kills. I'm still making no noise. And I'm actually being very selfish and starting to walk through here. My teammate dies in canals and I'm like, oh guys, okay, like no worries. Like everyone stay alive. Bombs down, but please stay alive. And I'm walking through here and trying to get them from behind as my teammates are about to go through E-Box or something. So that's it is selfish. It is like you're not, but you're still not you're hiding. You're not giving your info away, which is going to help you get more frags and pugs. It's going to help you be a more annoying player. It's going to help you tilt the other team. So it makes you feel good and it also makes the other team feel really bad. I just want to see how this plays out. Yeah. Cool. And again, it sucks for that guy. And we're going to learn from our opponents. That's a prime example of where he should have saved too. 10 HP. The bomb's already ticking pretty far down. They know where we are. He kills you at the mag 7, whatever. He should be grabbing the gun and walking away and then sprint, run out of here. Yeah. I don't see enough. That's like one of the things I don't see enough at like face it level 1 all the way up to like face it level 8 is like people don't save. And even higher, honestly, like even in my elo, it's a big problem. Yeah. And then, yeah, that was kind of lazy. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, because you've been punished by that already once, so I definitely would say. Yeah. But it's fine. We find the gap here, which is awesome. Wait. Yeah. Again, I get you're trying to be a good teammate. You're trying to, and you're making this, like you're making the safe play. I'm going to preface this, like you're making the safe play. Honestly, I would have kept going though. Keep walking, jump up here and get up here and tell Orange, be like, hey bro, can you throw your own molly or cross here, right?
Oh yeah.
Because like, you know, at the end of the day, like you're trying to be a team player. You're trying to be good in that way. But I'm going to give you my insight as like a player who's played so many pugs, grinded, you know, made it as like, dude, take all that space. They don't know you're out here. Don't even let them know you're out. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And if he's going to plant the bomb, of course, like sit here and cover him till the bomb's down.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that's how you can be really sneaky. But yeah, overall, you played very solid. I'm just trying to plant these like plant these seeds inside of you that you can think about and use. So that's good.